Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 69 of Survival of the Fitted. It's another day in the best podcast in the universe. I'm Joe
it's
Williams.
Not. Is it really? Wait, no, stop. No, we get it. We know your name.
69.
We know your name's Joe. Is it actually podcast. Episode 69?
I think it is. I'm pretty sure I've been waiting for this moment for 69 episodes now. Could be wrong. We can probably get a fact check sometime during this, but it's all good.
We didn't even plan anything special.
I did. My new nickname, 69 Joe. This has been 68 episodes in making.
That's not really that creative, though. It's like, hey, it's episode 69.
Have to be.
No, you could have there's a clever innuendo that you probably could get fired for saying that would have been more clever.
69 episodes of your favorite podcast. Okay.
That's cool. Wow. I don't know. I kind of wish I knew. Today. Yeah, that explains why you're a little toxic today.
Yeah, just a little bit, just a tad.
Right before we got on camera and Joe announced that it was episode 69, he was flexing his muscles, talking about his gym gains.
I have been making
gym gains. He was like, bro, I just love protein powder. I eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
You're an idiot.
You're really on your toxic male energy today. You graduated, you're an adult. Yeah,
I might go do it. You never know.
What's the basic San Jose gym boy outfit?
It's what it is.
You wear to the gym.
Yeah. It's what I wear to the gym. I'm swaggy.
No, not you. No, not you.
No, yeah, it is what you think it is. It's
the
exactly
San Jose. I don't know what it is. That's why I'm asking you. I'm talking about the San Jose boy that'll actually laugh at the number 69. He's like, har har har. What does he wear to the gym?
He wears those the white Nike Blazers that you can get in any sneaker department store right now.
Yeah,
the white and black Nike Blazers with the socks ridiculously high up to the bottom of your calf.
Is it a mid calf that's just not crinkled? So it's just mid calf pulled up.
It's never crinkled. It's always, you see the inseams of the sock, and it's dude, put your sock down.
So like Brooke Lopez. Have you ever seen Brooke Lopez on the
not that high, not that quite.
He wears Nike Elite socks that come up to his knees. Okay, but I get the vibe though. Keep it going.
Yeah. We got the Bass Pro Shops hat. We got some sort of a vintage baggy t-shirt. And then we got the over-the-ear earphones. Nobody wears AirPods who actually is there to lift. You don't want people interrupting your set. You put the over-ear canceling whatever joints on. Me, I just wear the AirPods because I don't care. I'm not that guy. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm just in that's what they look like.
What's your bench press PR?
I just started benching again.
I don't care. I don't care. I didn't actually care.
You set me up for that. I was actually going to be passionate response. It's all good. But we got some other cool stuff to talk about in the San Francisco Bay Area.
Oh, yeah.
Vibes. Charles, Mr. Chuck Barkley.
Okay. So, Joe hit me.
Call live right now?
No. Well, who's it from?
It's from my friend Irvin.
Oh. No.
No, don't do it.
I mean, I don't know.
I'm working right now. I'm working right now.
If it was Brandon Jennings, I'd say yes. Okay.
Nah.
So yeah, you're on the clock, boy.
Yeah.
Even though you're paid a flat monthly retainer.
They ain't gotta know about that.
Yeah. Well, no, retainer's good. Retainers. That's anyway.
I got me a retainer deal.
Yeah, a retainer
Flat
deal.
Tummy T on Instagram.
Anyway, so. Fuck, I'm laughing. Can you talk?
No, yeah, for sure. What I sent Ian this, I didn't send it to him, but Sir Charles, and we're gonna keep the TNT thing going on. Charles Barkley was wearing this atrocious suit at halftime. We'll pop it up on the screen right now. It's like a salmon vibe. Looks really like he got it out of Steve Harvey's closet or something like that. It was really bad looking. And then I didn't even know the premise of it at all. I just was like, man, this is really ugly. We got to talk about this on the podcast. And then maybe 2 minutes before we started shooting, Ian looked it up and he was like, what did you find?
Charles Barkley had said that he was going to purposely wear ugly suits to dirty ass San Francisco.
Man. As someone who spends a lot of time in the city, SF that is one of the dirtiest places I've ever been in my lifetime. That place is so gross.
Low key,
gross.
A little stinky.
It's gross. It's gross.
Yeah, people LA has I think the reputation is the dirty West Coast city, not including Vegas, because West Coast you have to touch the ocean, otherwise you're not West Coast. This is stupid. But San Francisco is undoubtedly dirtier than LA. You just think that SF isn't as dirty because like dudes wear Allbirds and work at Facebook and shit. But like,
it's gross. It's gross down there.
SF can be kind of stinky. It's
Yeah,
still like a
SF's
cool
pretty gross.
city, I guess.
Depends what you're looking for.
Yeah, it depends what you're looking for. And if you got to be around the cool people. It's SF people, not really cool, but SF can be a cool city. SF like 50 years ago was like the coolest city in the country.
We've talked about this. That's true.
Yeah, well, like when all the hippies were going there, and then Mark Zuckerberg fucked it all up.
Mark,
he's like, city culture done, democracy also done.
SF has its moments.
So is Charles Barkley like in his right though? Like you're the area expert. Like is he in his right here?
Bro, I think Charles Barkley just wilding. You know what I mean? I think the women of San Antonio can agree with me on that one, but he's just always been known to wild out. And this is just another installment of that. But I think for the most part, he's right. You know what I'm saying? San Francisco got to clean up its act and its streets, bro. Y'all got to do better. That's how I'm calling you out on this episode. Do better.
Nah, I feel that. Charles Barkley might be the funniest dude alive. I'm low-key dreading the finals because the finals is when we switch to ESPN, ABC, and there's no more Charles Barkley.
Who do they have over there? Oh, I know who they have. I know.
Oh my God, you can't. Nope.
Moving on.
You can't.
Moving on. Collar stretch. Moving on. I don't want to get fired before I get hired.
Oh, so Joe. Moving on. We're still talking about San Francisco. So now we're at this dilemma, right? So the finals is going to be the Warriors against Celtics. Heat still kind of up in the air, right?
It's Boston.
It's
Boston.
It's Boston. Okay.
It's always Boston.
So, okay, we get Jason Tatum. That's cool. But like on the West, like we're at this point now where there's a fork in the road. We've like kind of talked about like, ooh, Stephen Curry, not Corey in the house. Stephen Curry, Stephen Curry like wore a Fear of God jacket. You know what I mean? We're like, oh, like the bar is kind of low for him, so like we get very excited over the bare minimum. But then like also like he'll put on like the worst outfit you've ever seen. Like you saw he wore Rick's the other day. We didn't talk about this on Tuesday.
I did see that. Wait, did I see that? I don't know if I've seen that.
You definitely did. It was a whole LeagueFits post. The caption was, "Oh my God, Stephen got himself some Rick's."
I think I've seen it.
And I was like, but
gasp!
It was the worst outfit I've ever seen.
Unfortunate
in my life. So we're at like this like crossroads though. We're about to enter the finals. And like something I've realized with LeagueFits over the years is that like if you just post something enough times, like people will think it's cool. You know what I mean? Like eventually you can make the engagement for any player hit if you just post him or her enough times. Like eventually people will be like, oh yeah, Dennis Schroeder is sick. You know what I mean?
I hear you. People think I don't know. It's like a tongue twister. People will think what's cool what you tell them is cool. People will, you know what I'm trying to say, something like that. If you tell them something's cool, they'll think it's cool, and especially if there's like a machine behind it and they're pushing it. Like,
if you just shove quantity down someone's throat, they'll think it's cool.
Wow. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
agree.
Like if you just push quantity, like quantity will win over quality when like convincing the masses. You know what I mean?
For sure. 100%.
That kind of brings me to the point though. So we have our duty. I was talking to Max, the Slam Kicks guy, friend of the pod, and he was like, bro, like he's like the only player with his own sneaker in the finals this year is gonna be Stephen Curry.
Steph Curry, yeah.
I was like, yeah. And I was like, so, but anyway, we're at this point, we're at this fork in the road. Because it's our choice to make him cool or not. Are we gonna make Stephen Curry cool?
It belongs to us, is what we're saying.
Yeah.
We're gonna frame Stephen Curry as a cool guy.
We are.
I say the finals goes 5-6 games, aka 5-6 LeagueFits posts from Stephen Curry for Stephen Curry.
So we're gonna make Stephen Curry cool.
Well, I'm gonna grind. I'm gonna make it my passion for free. I'm gonna make it my passion to make Stephen Curry on the LeagueFits team, one of the LeagueFits teams next year. I don't care. I'm gonna make it happen. You'll see it coming. Just remember this moment. We're good. I'll make it happen. I pay for the votes. I have a Cash App. Remember? I got this. Moving along, Curry, cool guy. Well, you know who's a really cool guy? Cade Cunningham. That's who's a cool guy.
Oh, yeah. Cade Cunningham slam
Segue
cover
of the
dropped
year.
today. If you're listening on Friday, it dropped yesterday.
Yep.
Go buy it. It was styled by LeagueFits.
Did you really?
Yeah,
you did.
I styled it.
Yeah, I could have sworn I seen that. It was on your Instagram story.
It was
That
actually
cool.
pretty.
I knew it too. I
What?
knew. I should have.
You knew what?
When I seen the Converse, I was like, why is Cade Cunningham wearing Converse? Isn't he like?
Oh yeah,
knew I
because you
should've
saw
known.
these
Should've
pictures
known.
before I posted it because I woke up at like 10:30 a.m. today. Overslept the pod and posting
It's
the
all good.
stuff. I had like 19 Slack messages, and I've been been in like a brutal state of anxiety. I hate oversleeping. It's like my biggest fear in life is oversleeping. But anyway, I overslept. Yeah, the Cade shoot was super cool. We went for like a motorcade Detroit vibes, which I kind of like didn't really know anything about. And had to learn, but it was cool. So we did like a mechanic look, like a workman's look, and then we did like the,
The red
fake
joint.
card, the red puffy jacket, not like pimpish, but
That's
kind of
cool.
pimpish. Look, and that was super cool. And Cade Cunningham was like, because I've worked with like a handful of athletes at this point.
Mhm.
I don't think I've ever had an athlete like more excited to be getting styled than Cade.
Really?
Yeah, dude, like if it was up to him, because he was there for a while, because like with these like cover shoots, you never really know how much time you're gonna get. You could get 30 minutes or you could get 2 hours. You know what I mean? Like it kind of just, so you're like just trying to be efficient as possible, squeeze as much time in, move super efficiently. We got like 3 hours with Cade at this little warehouse in downtown LA. And he did 3 outfits, and like he was going through the racks with me. He was just so excited. And eventually it was like his team was like, all right, it's time to go. But he was like going through the racks some more. He was like, are you sure I can't put this on? Like, dude was like super cool. So
That's awesome.
yeah, shout out to Slam. It was my first editorial styling ever. Very cool. Yeah.
That's awesome. I just live as you were talking about that. I went on Instagram and that was your post was like #1 thing on my timeline. I just liked it while you were talking about it.
I'm gonna put some dude in some Chucks. Those were some size 13 Chucks, and he's a size 15, and he was a total champ about it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cade Cunningham.
Shout out to Cade. Also, I've told you, because sometimes we like to tell our little LA stories, so I have like a little LA story.
Mhm.
So the last time I was like, because famous people in general are usually pretty corny. Like you've come with me like out to like celebrity events.
Yeah.
And you kind of leave unimpressed. You're like, oh wow, they're all way shorter in person.
Yeah,
except the basketball players. But anyway, I got a call yesterday, like super last second, like late in the day, and it was like, yo, Iman Shumpert needs a suit for an event tomorrow. He's moving, all of his suits are in storage. Can you like find one to pull? And of course, it's like he's like a 54L, like big ass suit. And so I'm like, yes. I call up a few people. I get like a suit that he can like pull, which basically means like borrow.
Yeah.
Get the address to his house that he's staying at. I pull up and he's not home yet. So like I get to like sit on the couch, and right next to me is Teyana Taylor, like on the phone in the kitchen. And like the last time I was starstruck was when I saw Michelle Lammy, Rick Owens' life partner, at the Kanye shoot. I wasn't even starstruck by Kanye. Of course, seeing Kanye was very cool though. But like I was super starstruck when I saw Teyana Taylor, bro. And I'm just like listening to her talk on the phone, and I'm just like enthralled. And I'm there on the couch for probably like 30 minutes. At some point, she comes over. She's like, yo, I'm so sorry to keep y'all waiting. Iman's on the way. And I was like, don't trip. I love you. And she's literally playing music in the house. And it is like the Keep the Same Energy album, which is like one of my favorite albums ever. It was like the sickest thing ever.
That's
and then
cool
Junie Shumpert, their oldest daughter, pulls up and starts telling me about how she puts Takis in the microwave inside her ramen. And I was like, kids are really the funniest people alive.
Just straight to the point.
Yeah. I think I need to like hang out around kids more. Like, I don't think I want kids, but like I need to hang out with kids again because they just say the funniest stuff. She's like,
Ian
hey,
doesn't want
nice.
kids.
Nah, she's like, hey, nice to meet you. She's like, do you want to know how I eat my Takis? She's like, you won't like it. It's different.
Oh, different.
And like,
Built different.
It reminded me of like, I was a summer camp counselor in college. And like kids will just tell you anything. They're like, guess what my mommy said? And it'll be like the most
Mommy's fighting daddy again.
And
what does that have to do with the snack shack? Like,
and I'm just like, yo, your mommy doesn't want you telling me this. Come on, like kids are just so funny. And I don't know, this is just like kid appreciation segment. This is just me name dropping that I met Teyana Taylor because that's a top 2 coolest person I've ever met in my life.
It's a cool moment though. Not gonna lie, that's pretty cool.
She doesn't know my name or anything. She's like, you here with the suit for Iman? I don't know. I was just like, oh.
Oh, it was one of those jaw on the floor.
Yeah, I was kind of same thing that happened with Michelle Lammy. Like I was wearing Rick's, and I was like, she was like, "Am I in the right place?" And I was like, I was like, I like paused. We like she just kind of looked at me. I was like, yeah, it was kind of like that. Yeah.
Speaking of Rick Owens, did you see his house tour that he did on YouTube the other day?
Yeah, hot, sexy. I want that house.
He has a Sphinx or what is it, like the mummy people? What is it called? I forgot what it was.
The mummified shit, pharaohs. No, that shit was hard. Did you know that all of Rick Owens' furniture is like inspired by skate parks in Los Angeles?
I did not know that. That is interesting.
Because they make furniture. Like you've been to like Rick's stores.
Yeah, I know that.
Like the benches, the beds, like they were all inspired by like LA County skate parks.
That is interesting.
Yeah,
you never know where the inspiration for a lot of this stuff comes from. Most random things in the world.
That's the cool thing about inspiration, though, is like I'm inspired by trees. Like I can look at a tree for like 10 minutes, and somehow it'll turn into like an outfit idea. You know what I mean?
For those who don't know, I went with Ian. He has a tree tattooed on his hand that I'm assuming is still there.
I do.
Yeah. Ian has a tree tattooed on his hand, so I totally understand.
I have a giant Joshua tree that runs from like my lower arm up to like my thumb and middle and pointer fingers.
Yeah. Trees, big inspiration. What is Joe Williams' inspiration? That's a good idea. That's a good point. I was gonna say women, but I don't want to get in trouble.
Women. It's women. Joe, it's okay. You're like that ASAP Rocky / Cassius Stanley clip where he's like, I wake up and I get dressed for women. I shower because of women. Like that's kind of you. Like you're ironically because you're like the good dude, right? Like you're the good nice guy, but like your weakness is women.
And that's fair. A lot of people's weakness is women.
So therefore, your inspiration is probably also women.
It is also women, but it's like the energy, though. It's not necessarily like the interaction, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, it's feminine energy.
Yeah, when I go to the gym and I get my hair cut and I got the outfit and I'm doing, I like the, damn, this is going to sound so weird because I'm saying this on the podcast, whatever, but I like the eye contact. Like when you make eye contact with a girl and she makes eye contact with you and she averts eyes. And like you're just like, yeah, I did that. Like,
creepy.
She saw me. Yo.
You are so creepy.
Nah, it's not. Because like when people, look at you.
One second. Have you ever watched You on Netflix?
Nah, isn't that dude's name Joe though?
Yeah, his name is Joe Goldberg.
Is he weird like that?
That's like his whole thing. Like he'll make like eye contact with like a woman in a grocery store, and like so it plays like it's one of those shows that you hear like his inner monologue, like his thoughts. And he's
narration,
like,
yeah.
Oh, he's like, girl holding the papaya. You made eye contact with me. What is your story? Do you come from an upper class family in Silver Lake? He was like, have you been betrayed by men of your past? What is your story? I want to get to know you. And then he like stalks them, and then eventually he spoiler alert, he does kill them.
All right, so I don't do that last part, and I also want to like.
But that was a big joke. You were like, yo, when I get eye contact with someone, I just think of all the possibilities of what could be. I think of their backstory.
Whoa. No, but when I say that, I mean like, I'm not.
Do you have Scorpio in your birth chart?
I don't even know what that is. But I'm like, let me not. I don't mean by like, when I say that, I don't mean like, let me stare at this individual until they see. No, it's more so on like, I'm stretching and I look over and Shorty's looking at me and I'm like, oh, that's a cool moment. Not like, hey, let me stare at this girl till she. That's some Joe Goldberg energy. I don't got that type of energy.
So I'm
not that calculated.
You're just admitting that you like being checked out.
I like being checked. I feel like everybody does, bro. That's my thing. Like I
never been checked out. I'm like the ugly. Like usually when I date, like I'm always the ugly dude.
No, you're not. Stop.
Like you know how there's a reacher, and this pod is so off the rails. You know how in every relationship there's a reacher and a settler, right?
I guess, yeah, I do know.
There is. You know what I mean? I am always the reacher.
I promise you that you are not. I can promise you.
I promise you. You've met people I date.
Bruh, we're not doing this right now. Because I don't want to like make it as if like I'm comparing you to your girlfriends that you've had. I don't want to do that, but that's not what this is. But I promise you're not like.
You think I'm hot?
Bro, moving on. HR gonna get a call after this episode. This episode is off the rails.
Oh my gosh.
How can we convert this back to NBA fashion before we wrap up?
Wait, Joe. Man? No. We're in too deep. What's like, because you're like the expert. What's like, give like one piece of dating advice to, because now this has become the romance episode. Give one piece of dating advice 69. To the fans. It's episode 69. It's the romance episode. It's officially, we're gonna call it the romance episode / Steph Curry wore Rex. Just one piece of dating advice. Go.
You know what's interesting?
What?
I never dated a girl. I don't do that.
Yeah, you do. There's a difference between being in a relationship and dating, and I know you date.
I mean, but like, I don't know what you mean by that. Or I don't even know what like the innuendo here is. My piece of dating advice is stick to guys. Just focus on yourself. Love yourself. Just love yourself. Love yourself. Just love yourself, brother.
I know you be heartbroken. You've told me about heartbreak. You can't.
We ain't gotta say my heartbreak on the air though. That's my
no. I'm not.
That's
I'm not gonna put you on blast. No, of course
it wasn't
I'm
even.
Not gonna.
Okay. No, for sure.
Yeah. I'm
I
just saying.
listened to Twin Flame one too many times. Yes, we are.
I'm not gonna lie. The first time I listened to Twin Flame, I did text my ex.
It happens.
Like before the song even ended.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Before the song ended, it's a 3-minute song, Ian.
So like 2 minutes in, my eyes were watering. I texted Kara.
Oh man, I've been there before. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. It was a nice moment. She was like, I listened to it too. I knew you'd be listening to the album.
Teardrop falling off my face right now.
R.I.P.
Very sad.
Damn.
All right. That was a weird episode.
Kind of in my feels now.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, but
what's your PR for squatting?
My personal record for squatting is probably
I don't care. I don't fucking care.
I know you don't care. I know you don't. All right, I'm wrapping it up.
Joe, you my guy. Thank you for listening to this episode. This was the romance / Stephen Curry. Why do I keep saying Stephen Curry?
Stephen Curry in the house.
This is the episode about episode 69. Romance and Stephen Curry wearing Rex. And dirty ass San Francisco.
I hate San Francisco.
All right, everybody. Enjoy the long weekend. I got a 4-day one. I'm feeling blessed. Mwah.
Mwah. Go follow Survival of the Fitted wherever you get your podcast. Tell them that intern Joe sent you. Click the follow button. Go follow Survival of the Fitted.